Gatho cia mwanya mwiroreri wa GTN TV ndakunyita ugeni thiini wa mohoro maitu ma thaa mugwanja GTN at 1 ikirikitie kwihanda wega ni thaa mugwanja cia miaraho umuthi ari ni tariki 2 mweri wa gatandatu mwaka wa 2026 gakuria na gitio kinene ukorwo kinyitanira nani ngoro ngikumenyithia maria tukoretwo tukuhariirie methaini ino itu ya bururi ma maturaini bururi na kuraya na Kenya. Ni njitagwo Rose Duta na tukiambiriria ni ati thutha wa gukorwo aikarete kwa ihinda iraya atekwariria uhoro wegimainie na murimu wa Ebola muthia ri mutongoria wa bururi William Ruto ni areketie kumukania uhoro uyu utuku wa ira aretie ceceni kana augete ceceni iria iri mwena wa Nanyuki ndere na utiganu wa ceceni iria ingi cire miena itiganite ya bururi na iria ciahuthikaga hindi ya murimu wa COVID-19. Ohono augete ati thirikari ya Kenya ina uma wa uria ireka na uguo gutire mu Kenya ugukorwo akigwo hatikaini ya gukorwo akirwara murimu uyu wa Ebola. Miario ino arekereirie hindi ya gikaro na andu a kana na nyumba cia mohoro mwena wa Wajir kuria augete thirikari ya bururi wa US ni teithiriirie hari gutigirira bururi ni wahurana na mirimu itiganite ta HIV, COVID-19 hamwe na virus ya Ebola.
What the American government is doing is to work with us in partnership to build the capacity to make sure that if ever we needed a facility, that facility will be there to serve the people of Kenya and to serve our friends, including the Americans. And let me say this, for the avoidance of any doubt. This is not the first time we are doing such a facility with partners. During COVID, we built a whole facility. I am wondering why anybody would want to politicize, to mobilize negative politics on a matter so serious as a pandemic. You know, we are a responsible government. We know what we are doing. I am very confident about what we are doing as a country. I can assure the people of Kenya that the agreement between the government of Kenya and the American government is for the good of our country and for the partnership that friends like the American government have demonstrated to us over time. They have deployed huge resources. They've given us a grant of close to 200 billion Kenya shillings to support the building of our health infrastructure. They've done it before. It's not the first time. They're doing it again because that is the nature of international solidarity. That's the nature of friendship. We've had the challenge of COVID before. We now have the issue of Ebola. But I want to assure this nation that the government of Kenya has made adequate arrangements. We have deployed every arsenal that we have to make sure that we protect Kenya, that we deal with the challenge. We have made preparations for isolation units, for surveillance, for treatment. In 23 counties, we have activated different mechanisms and different hospitals have been already set up to make sure that if there was a case of Ebola in Kenya, we would know what to do with it. When President Trump asked the government of Kenya to support them by having a center in Laikipia Air Base, I gave the okay because it was an agreement and a partnership with friends who have worked with Kenya for 30, 40 years. The American government has supported us. They have deployed huge resources in Kenya to work with us on HIV/AIDS, to work with us on other diseases. They worked with us on Ebola. In fact, KEMRI was one of the institutions that worked on research on the vaccines for COVID, because we have a solid partnership with America and other partners. So the facility that is at Laikipia Airbase.
Nayo ministry ya ugima wa mwiri furorine ekinyiririe ati gutire na mundu o wothe wandikithitio gukorwo ari na virus cia Ebola, magiteterithia thirikari iri Sheba ikimurika kaunti 10 iria iri hakuhi. Mwandiki mukaru ministry-ini ino Mary Muthoni augite kuri na kaunti 25 iria iri hatikaini nene ya Ebola, akiuga thirikari iri Sheba kuhitana na murimu uyu, na maya maroka ona thengia wa gukorwo mubango wa thirikari guthondeka ceceni keheri ka arwaru a Ebola gutungio uregani munene ni muingi hamwe na atongoria bururi-ini.
We have our laboratories that are ready for testing. We have the National Public Health Laboratory. We have the KEMRI, Nairobi, KEMRI, Kisumu. We have a mobile lab in Busia. Good to note that we have assessed the ports of entry and the readiness at the ports of entry, and we will continue deploying other. We will continue deploying the healthcare workers at the ports of entry so that we can build on the capacity that is there. As at today, in the last 24 hours, we have been able to screen 13,548, and cumulatively, we have been able to screen more than 66,000 travelers. We do not have any reported confirmed Ebola virus disease case as of 1st of June. We have a total of suspected Ebola virus disease samples that have been tested, which is 22 as at this morning, and all of them have turned negative. There are those counties that have been mapped out as either very high risk, others are high risk. The very high risk counties include Nairobi, Mombasa, Uasin Gishu, Busia, Kisumu, Bungoma, Trans Nzoia, Siaya, West Pokot, Turkana, Homa Bay, and Migori. The high risk equally are Vihiga, Kakamega, Nakuru, Kericho, Nandi, Kiambu, Machakos, Kilifi, Makueni, Taita Taveta, Isiolo, Elgeyo Marakwet, and Garissa. The country has also been mapped. We have mapped a surge capacity of 118 healthcare workers that are on standby, and we equally have a FELTEP team that has been trained in the country of 90 healthcare workers. We also have other healthcare workers that have really.
Na tugitigana na icio cia murimu wa Ebola gutware kuria nja wa bururi-ini wa Ethiopia, kuria muthenya wa ira nirio maratabanagia ithurano ciao, na kuria mutongoria wa bururi wa kana Uhuru Muigai wa Kenyatta arari umwe wa maabitha aria mararugamireire ithurano cia bururi ucio. Akiaria, Uhuru augite mihango ino ikoretwo igithie na mbere o wega, undu uria ateterithitie ati bururi uri na democracy, ithurano ciagiriire gukorwo cia uma na waragania.
Well, let us say that first and foremost, they have started on time, and I think that is a positive thing. We found all the materials are here. We found voters patiently waiting to begin voting. So initial thought is the process has started, and we will continue to monitor during the course of the day to see the flow, and then be back at the end of the day. But so far, we can say that the process has started, it is moving, it is flowing, and we hope it continues like that for the rest of the day.
And for General Africa?
Well, you know, voting is the exercise of citizens having their democratic right to choose their representatives and their leaders. And democracy is something that we in the African continent would like to entrench, so that we have true representation, we have a feeling of inclusion, and we have the ability of people to be able to choose the leaders of their choice. So I think those are the principles that the African Union stands by, and we hope that as we keep moving forward and progressing, we will keep entrenching this democracy. We agree that in some instances there are challenges, but we hope that with each election we can become better and better as we move along. So that is the hope we have, that is the encouragement we have, and Ethiopia being the capital of this great continent, a success here resounds across the continent. So we are wishing the people of Ethiopia.
Na tugicokereria guku bururi-ini ni ati thutha wa miaka 46 ya kurugamio kwa mugithi wa Nyahururu guthie Olkarau, riu mugithi uyo ni ureketie gucokereria ukiregererwo guteithiriria aikari hari ukui, biacara gatagati ka maundu mangi. Gucokereria kwa mugithi uyo oho gukirongoreria kurehe wagiriru miena ino ya Olkarau hamwe na Nyandarua. Nayo thirikari ya kaunti ya Kirinyaga ni iraneire kwaga kurugamio kwa mihango ya urigitani mathibitari-ini mothe riri aruti wira mathibitari-ini mabangite kuiga mirothi. Amwe makiuga matirehetwo ihinda-ini ria mieri 5. Kuringana na afitha munene ruhonge-ini rwa ugima wa mwiri Muriithi Nyaga, makoretwo mihango-ini ya kwandikithia aruti aya a wira mitambo-ini ya kiriu kuria kuria 237 ni marehetwo na acio ange marikia kuigerio mitambo-ini ino marihwo besha ciao ciothe, akiuga ni mararanirio niguo gutigirira gutire na mihango ikurugama.
Kamiti ya ugima wa mwiri bunge-ini ya Kirinyaga negite giikaro na ruhonge rwa urigitani thibitari-ini munene wa Kirugoya niguo kwarira mitaratara ya gutigira mihango mathibitari-ini ndina rugama, ona thengia wa aruti wira thibitari-ini kuheana mukana wa kuiga mirothi. Kuringana na ofitha munene wa ruhonge rwa urigitani Muriithi Nyaga, ni marikitie kwaraniria niguo gwetha uiguano riri mateta mao maratangikirwo.
Ndagi boro wa aruti mawira aria twita casual workers aria misara ya iracereretwo, no tukwenda gutariria tukauga uyu ti wendi wa thirikari gucerithiria misara ya aruti mawira, ni kaundu kaumite o national government kuria gwatuikire aruti mawira nginya casual workers no nginya mekiro payroll iria ribaga aruti aria mangi mawira ma thirikari.
Nyaga ugite aruti wira aya maraigirio mitambo-ini ya kiriu na makaheo namba ya wira niguo makahota kurihwo, na ihinda-ini riri 237 ni marikitie kwandikithio na makariho besha ciothe, nao acio angi ni megukorwo magiingirio thiini wa mitambo ino na mariho besha ciao.
Matunda ma process iyo kuria aruti mawira 237 onire ni marikitie kuingirio payroll na makambiria kuribwo mbeca ciao. 68 na mome approval cia muthia niguo magie personal numbers niguo mabote kuribwo. 34 ao na mone mabeanite document iria metitio, amwe mabeanite document iria matetitio na ni merirwo marete cienge na riu nicio irarorwo system ni bandu. No kwina mo 36 aria nginya thaa ici matari marareta document iria tumetitie na ni turamba bende deadline ya nginya Friday mweri 5 mweri uyu wa gatandatu mwaka uyu wa 2026.
Nyagakiranira ati gutire mihango ya urigitani ikurugama kumana na thina uyu thini wa mathibitari-ini mothe.
Thirikari ya Kirinyaga ni irutaniritie na ikoretwo committed to make sure ugima wa mwiri wa andu ma Kirinyaga ni uramenyererwo na tukauga tutirenda kureterwo siasa maundoni aya na thirikari itigwitikiria aruti mawira aria mambiretie kuingira siasani makiinsaitaga aruti mawira aria mangi ati niguo matikabeane services kwi andu ma Kirinyaga county tumwire ati services no irathii na mbere na mutegu mukimaka mundu wothe uria aranindi service ni athi facility ria ibakubi na kwao na ni akubewa unduma cia ugima wa mwiri.
Muikariri gito wa kamiti ya ugima wa mwiri bunge-ini ya Kirinyaga Bosco Gishangi akiuga ni maririirie mathina maria magumeire aruti wira na gwetha kihonia na aria matarihitwo ni thina wa kimitambo.
Iraririo andu acio ni aribe na aria matemaribe gwĩcia ni technical issues ya ati matiabotete gu submit document iria ciendekaga kura kwa kamiti iria ya misara na ingi yao matiabotete document iria maretĩtio matiabotete gucietwara no thuru uteithĩrĩria wa thibitari ici ciothe tucua ati ni mekumateithĩrĩria matware document iria irenda to ni thirikari nene yugire no nginya o mundu wothe andu matikarĩba gotandũ ibarua maikĩro payroll-inĩ niguo misara yothe ikarĩbanagĩrio bamwe.
Gishangi akiuga bunge ya kaunti ya Kirinyaga MCA ni merutire kuhitukia kigino giothe kiria kirabatarania kugacithia ruhonge rwa ugima wa mwiri thini wa kaunti ino.
Kiange mawira mandagitari already budget ni yokite assembly wiki ta igire thiru na riu under the committee ya budget so marike committee ya budget yari kenire guturetera ta committee ya health turore budget ira twarokite iro no ngenda kwashua ati aruti mawira ma department ya health issue ya promotion tutikariria ringi.
Ngiribotera GTN TV kuma kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga ritwa riakwa ni Njuguna wa Kamushe.
Nĩ thengio Njuguna wa Kamushe ni undu wa riboti iyo na ni riboti ĩrĩa ĩratũhe mweke wa kwamba gũikiria nĩ tũgũkorwo tũgĩcokereria na riboti ingĩ makĩria.
RBG Engineering Limited is an engineering company that specializes in fabrication and forming projects involving stainless steel, mild steel, and aluminum, and is committed to quality, reliability, and cutting-edge technology. Our services include metal folding, metal cutting, architectural steelwork, on-site services, while ensuring we collaborate with our clients from the initial idea stage, developing the concepts, and translating them into computer-aided designs. For more information, contact 0738 123 123 or visit our offices in Kingongo, opposite Shell Petrol Station along the Nyeri Nyahururu Highway. RBG Engineering Limited, building the future.
Filing season, the most dramatic time of the year. Ati file and pay. Me you was in stress. Set a deadline ni June 30th.
Sio wasi extend. Sindio?
Kwani kuna kulipa?
Kufile ni kitu moja, kulipa ni ingine na lazima ufanye zote.
Si mimi nadhani hiyo ni ya watu wenye wanafanya kwa maofisi. Ai wewe acha kunienjoy wewe. Mimi niko jua kali.
Usipolipa unachapa mapenzi kila mwezi.
Hakuna kitu ni stress kama kufanya tax returns na kulipa kodi. I'll get somebody else to do it for me.
Last year I filed bail. Kwanza mapema. I filed it on June 29.
Lakini ukulipa, ndio maana uchakuwa fine.
Hey babe. Kwani whose side are you on?
Nilisha file na nikalipa kitambo for my salo na pia my side hustle. Hata ni rahisi.
Round hii, make sure umefile returns. Na ya maana zaidi, umelipa. Jijue, halafu jibeta.
kurima ni kwiyenda nyitanagira nanie Karen Maina thini wa GTN TV tafarira ni ya riri wa urimi iria irigukinyagira o ciarikia kwihanda thaa 2 cia hwaini o muthenya wa keri kuria turikoragwo tugikurehera tafarira cia urimi mithemba itiganite na nigetha ukohiga na uhote kurima urimi wina umithio kurima ni kwiyenda.
Leo tuko na Daisy Mumbi. Unajisikiaje?
Niko sawa, nimefurahi kabisa. Sababu nimeona tatua ni ya ukweli.
Mashini hii unapangia namna gani?
Mashini niko na vijana wangu wanaweza fanya kazi nayo. Na wanajipatia kamsara kidogo.
Iko namna hiyo. Tatua tatu ni rahisi kama 1 2 3. Hii sasa umesikia vijana wake tayari wako kasi wamejiandika. Na hii usicheza nayo, hii hata wakiamua kuosha makapet, piki, gari, wako tu sawa.
Asante.
Ungependa kuambia wananchi pale wao bado cheza na wale wanacheza utawaambia aje?
Sasa nataka kuambia watu wa Embu, sababu najua Embu hakunanga wachezi wengi. Wacheze tatua tatu ni ya ukweli.
Ingia kwenye paybill 440 ama 150 account.
Hota.
Cheza na 20 bob to 2000. Changamka, tatua chapa na kazi na Dakar.
Gathosha mwanya mwiroreri wa GTN TV gakunyita ugeni origi thiini wa muhoro maito ma GTN at 1 tugithi na mbere ni ati ateteri a ihoto cia atumia kaunti-ini ya Nyandarua riu ni marenda thirikari gukinyaniria kwa riboti iria yendekithirio ni kamiti iria yombetwo kung'ethanira na aria maratabania ciiko cia unyamaria wa atumia bururi-ini. Kuringana nao, ukia guthutukanio ni endwa ni imwe ya maundu maria makoretwo magicungireria unyamaria uyu kaunti-ini ino. Maugite ona thengia wa kugeria kuhurana na maundu maya, ukunderu wa ugitiri ukoretwo muharini wa mbere hari kuhe mweke atabania a ciiko ici hatari na guoya wa gutacukirio makinya ma kiwatho. Oho maugite kwaga gukinyanirio kwa riboti ino kurakorwo gukihe atabania a ciiko ici mieke wa guthie na mbere na gucitabania.
Atumia ni maumirire kunyitanira na arwiriri a ihoto cia andu kana nio metagwo activists tondu muthi uma muthenya wa total shutdown KE tondu o uria turanegena ni undu wa femicide tukanegena ni undu wa GBV tukanegena ni ciana citu kura mawiko mau marathie mongererekete koguo muthenya wa muthi ni tuire itua na atumia aya na angi tuma na waingi tugo na ithuĩ Nyandarua ni gutarwo hwaini ta andu aria maumirire gwika awareness ya ku end femicide na GBV. Na Nyandarua the last statistics turahetwo irari number 13 bururi-ini wa Kenya gukorwo ina ciiko icio njuru. Koguo tungikira ithuĩ turi andu a Nyandarua tukwenderea na ku lose atumia itu tuiretu twitu twa tuiretu tukwenderea na kunyitwo kia hinya na turia tungi tukigiaga mahu tutarikitie cukuru. Koguo muthenya wa muthi umaritana kuri society na nikio twambire guikara thi na atumia twarie na kuri thirikari nigetha maundu maria ingihota gwika nigetha ituteithiririe ithuĩ ta society ike
taingira atumia a area no yakwa ningimera o mundu atige gukiririria ni tondu muthuri ni marahitania na mutumia ni tondu ringi mathina ni mokire thiini wa nyumba mwanjia gucokaniria hau ati gutire ki muthuri ringi ni agire wira o ringi gutire kindu nyumba nona mwanjia gucokaniria no nginya mwirane ciugo na no ithu atumia turi ahiu tunua ukwanjia kwira muthuri weka we mundu me namba cigana kayo thukumaga ki riu macokanirio mau okorwo ni kwarehe thina mutumia amba wehere muthuri mutikane tari undu utari na uria uri turaria haha na mwitikire guthikaniriria atumia na mwitikire gwathika ithu ne gutarwo turatarwo turonire maundu mangi mekika maundu mekikaga na kuhunjia tukona tari kawaida ti kawaida atumia rekei tuhige wona wanengerwo mwana wona ongoro wina mwana munyite guoko twarira mwarimu umugire no mucokie agagukinyira ethayo tiga gutuma mwana hindi ria gutukire ati mwirage mwana thie ngirira cukari nyua indufia niguo turonire hindi ngi haha maundu mekika tumaigua haraihu turona na haha mudi karuguto andu na ni anyina omwe maratemangana no tuiguaga na media tugicoka tukiona muiritu mutumia ungi kana gake goki kanyititwo na twatuindite nako kuria mwena wa Kang'athia kairitu kau ndahuragirwo ni mwanake wakwa twatindite nako gagithaka ndari na mucemanio wa mapasta kairitu kau kanyitwo gacokire kuoneka muthenya ucio hwaini atumia menyererai ciana muiritu waku ri ora wone na kaundu mucokie na mucie tiga kumuhura na nja mwiri oka na munyitanirire na wewe singo kana nie ndi matha reke itu ikare twendanite ni tondu haku no honeke undu na hakwa no honeke ki tukamenyanirira na tugacayanira nigetha tuhote kwariria ciana citu na guikara na ciana citu tiga
na tugethi na mbere ni ati kiria kiambiriirie ta uthaki wa mubira wadi-ini ya Karomade kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga riu ucenjetie na gutuika njira imwe ya kugarura miturire ya mbeu njithi. Mubango uyu na uria unyitirirwo ni MCA wa Guthukio Harrison Budi ukoretwo ugiteithiriria mbeu njithi kweherania na dawa cia kurebia, njohi njuragani hamwe na wikinai kuria urahe mbeu njithi mieke ya mathako, kwaraniria hamwe na ukuria. Riu aikari a mwena uyu ni makenereire maumirira mega maria makoretwo makirehwo ni mubango uyu kuona nginyagia mbeu njithi riu ni maiyukitie tarada.
Nimewitness finally ya season 3. Kwa kweli kwa rahisi, the journey has not been easy. Sisi tulianza na season 1 tukaenda 2 sasa tuko 3. Objective ni ilikuwa kwa vijana, kuempower vijana, kuimprove talent zao, at the same time kupunguza maneno ya madawa na pombe na maneno ya mental health. Before tulikuwa kabla ya launch season 1 and 2 tulikuwa na vijana wengi wanajinyonga, maneno ya shida za kiakili, wengine wanafanya uwizi na uzembe, lakini season 3 tunaona kuna upungufu na nasikia vizuri sana. Na sijempa sport no kiona bado kuna watu wanafanya biashara, watu kuchoma mahindi, watu kuuza miwa. Kuna biashara ziko hapa inasaidia maneno ya economy. Sasa kuna inaleta chakula kwenye meza. Tunajua nchi yetu economy si nzuri, lakini inasaidia. Wanafanya biashara, wanalipa school fees, ina support watoto, na inasaidia hata kwa watoto kulipa college. Nimesikia vizuri sana. Nataka nisimame 2027 nitakuwa na bajeti. Kila wake kutakuwa na sports. Sisi mpira peke yake, naleta volleyball, naleta football. Nikichagula kwa MCA nitakuwa na sports aina kila. Kutakuwa na marathon, kutakuwa na bada rugby, hata darts, kila pale. Ni bajeti ndio shida tu saizi, lakini nimefurahi sana. Vijana walikuwa wanatumia madawa na pombe sana. Ilikuwa imeanza lakini saizi kuna upungufu. Si 100%, lakini tunajaribu kabisa kuempower vijana kwa mpira na kwa bado kuwafunza vijana kuhusu maneno ya madawa si nzuri. Mimi naomba 2027 bado wakuwe empowered na vijana wakuwe busy. Niko na huzuni sana, ndio county government iko na mipango ya empowerment, but vijana kama bado wanalala kidogo. Tunataka tuwafanyie mentorship ndio waamuke, ndio tuweze kuempower kwa hizo empowerment programs. Walemavu wanaitisha tu nomination. Mimi naona kwa jamii wenye watu wanateseka. Natumia macho zangu. Nasikiliza, natumia macho. Naona barabara kuna matope, naona. Wengine hakuna bursaries, naona. Watu wanakuja kuomba. walemavu wengine wanakaa tu kwa wheelchair. Unaona? Doona. Madawa ziko. That's why nasema nisimame. Watu wanasemanga huyu jamani deaf nominated. Hao ndo raia ndo boss wangu. Na wasikiliza. Lazima nisamee 2027 na nauliza walemavu kama uko na interest simama usikue muoga.
Njokire guguka Karumande South Primary kwirora mubira wa MCA uria tugwathirite cia anake maito maka kuthi jobine akathweka kiria akathondeka ligi maita 3 imuthweka ligi ya season 1 akathweka season 2 na riu tuma season 3
ndirauga ni kaundu ka bata muno tondu kindu kia mbere tuyo bandu batukoro tunge jobine kwa thaici no riu twi guku na ngoria mwesimi wakinyire obau.
Na ripoti iyo ya Beũ Njĩthĩ na Taranda niyo iratukinyiria muthia wa mohoro maitu ma GTN atwan muthia ngagucokeria ngatho we mwiroreri wa GTN TV ni undu wa gukorwo ugiikarania na ithwe ngwendithirie muthenya mwega muthenya wiyuirwo ni irathimo haria hothe uri nie njitagwo Rose Duta.